Welcome to Turn Writing Fear Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start writing again. I'm Elise Hittinger, and I'm the host for your Journey to Courage. This is episode 17, Laughing Your Way Out of Fear. I spent 20 years letting fear hold me back from enjoying writing. After my accident, I just couldn't get over it. And what I figured out was, what if memories didn't really have to be what we remembered? What if we could change our memories? There's like 7 billion pieces of information in any second that we take in our senses, and we only remember 7, 8, 9, 10 of them at any given time, and that's only in a memorable situation. So who says we have to remember what actually happened? Why not change our memory? It doesn't happen easily, but it can happen. So my horse, well, it wasn't even my horse, it was my brother-in-law's horse, but he flipped over on me. And I had held on to how I thought it happened for many, many, many years. And then I decided, why not turn it into a cartoon? I don't know if you've seen the Roadrunner, but that coyote, no matter what he tried, he was never successful with the Roadrunner. He always had it happen to him, no matter what he tried. So I changed my memory around. I remembered it differently. I put little ballet slippers on the horse. I picture the horse in a tattoo. I picture the amazing dance the horse and I do together. And I picture the horse kind of like Wile E. Coyote trying to get the Roadrunner, but the Roadrunner always survives. So now when I look back at that memory, and even I'm trying not to laugh, but even now that I've changed that memory and I see it differently, it's funny. And it makes me laugh thinking back about what happened. And it took the pressure off. It took the pressure off of me to get over something, to get over that accident. I didn't have to get over it. I just needed to change how I remembered it. How many times have you looked back at something fun and you remember the bits and pieces that you really enjoyed about it? But there may have been a little squabble or there may have been a little mistake, and you don't remember that. You remember the fun you had. Or the opposite. How many times have you been at a family gathering and you don't remember the fun you had? You remember the argument, or you remember something that didn't go quite right. Well, we choose what we get to remember. And nobody said we have to remember it the way it happened. There's no rule, there's no law. We can change our memories. And I'm not saying it's easy, but it is doable. Even some horrific stuff I've had happen to me. I've changed how I remember it. Why spend all that time in the muck? Those memories were just sitting there in the mud. Why not change those memories to laying in a meadow on a beautiful sunny day? Well, it may not be easy, but it is doable. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to write down the things you remember about your incident. Or if you're afraid of getting hurt in the future, write down some things about what you're thinking about what might happen. And then I want you to change each of those things you wrote down to something funny. It can be, if you wrote down something like, I'm afraid I'm going to fall off. Well, write down, what if you bounce? What if, think about people that walk around on stilts. Think about them. They're able to just walk on stilts and it doesn't matter. They're not going to fall. Well, so maybe you don't fall. think about something funny, and then just things that make you laugh. You can change it into a cartoon. You can change it into a joke. Things that really light you up, things that make you have a good belly laugh. And the more you laugh, the more you will laugh more at the next thing you do. So just make your list and start changing those things around to something that's funny. Like for me, it was a horse that flipped on me. So he was wearing ballet slippers. How funny would that be to see a horse out on a trail ride wearing ballet slippers? Okay, I would laugh. I'm still laughing. If you've enjoyed this cartoon your memories session, I have a free gift. It's called 5 Ways to Feel Like a Kid Again. And it's just some of the things I've done to feel that joy of being a kid. Feel good physically, feel good mentally. So I'll put the link in the comments below. And you're welcome to grab that 5 ways to feel like a kid again. See you guys later.